You cannot win that many games in a row if you only win the ones where you're flying. So tonight we were obviously not flying. We still won it, and I'm more than happy about it. We still have a lot of space for improvement. So it's no problem that we think, oh, we have just to manage the quality of the boys. No, no, no. We have a lot of things to improve, and we work on that, and we get the chance again on Tuesday against Inter.
3 big chances, really, and, you know, Fornals, Lanzini, big one, Antonio late on, you know, just looking for one to go in.
Yeah, look, we needed one to go. Let's be fair, they had a couple of chances early on, so we had to ride with luck a little bit at the start. But I thought we grew into the game, I thought we get better, I thought we caused them some problems. But, you know, those chances were really big for us because we had 1 or 2 other opportunities on top of that. It wasn't just those 3, but those 3 are certainly big chances.
Towards the end, we had to stay together, grind it out, and that's sometimes what you've got to do in the Premier League. So I'm really delighted with the lads. I thought we dug deep, big week for us, another 3 points, so can be very happy.
Yeah, another victory for Liverpool, 12 on the bounce, I think, now. But you felt they should have won more comfortably, sometimes didn't take the right decisions.
Yeah. Today, for sure, especially when you look at Man City and what Man City are doing, it's going to be tough to see Man City dropping points, and I think that Liverpool can make it a lot easier for themselves. This was the goal that did stand. You know, Trent putting it into that dangerous area and Mane doing well to stay on side. But I just feel that in other instances, I think that they could look for each other a bit more just to put games out of sight, because we saw that West Ham, like David Moyes rightly said, they should have got more out of it. There, I think he puts him in there, just puts him in, maybe it gets through. He might even be able to give it back to him. But in the end, he tries to go, and Mo Salah's a little bit disappointed with that one. Once this comes in here, I feel that he's got a couple of options. He's got an option there. He could give that to him. Maybe he could get a shot in off of that. He tries a shot there. It's easy shot for the goalkeeper to save. Once this goes in, it comes in. I think this one comes into Jota. In fact, yeah, he can give that to Jota. He can give it to Luiz, and again, he has a shot where they can maybe build it up and get another shot in. You know, and I think that they kind of, I think they can be a lot less selfish. Like, I think maybe he could play that into Mane. He could give it to Luiz. You know, again, you know, it's a poor effort, and I feel, like I say, with City doing what they're doing, they've got to finish these games off, because West Ham had very good chances.
Yeah, well, I'm just coming to that, actually, because we know Liverpool, they play a high risk, high reward, dynamic game, high line, but West Ham took advantage of that in some ways, except for the finishing part.
On another day, West Ham could have scored a few. And we know, like you said, Liverpool play that high line, and they do it very well. Cater here, communication, Fornals making a run. Then you see Trent and Canate, 28 yards. The gap is too big. Trent tries to play offside, and in fairness, he gets back, takes too long with a finish, and it's a wonderful clearance. But all that could have been eradicated by just talking, just communication. There was no communication. Here, Van Dijk's in a good position. Canate's behind him, and Van Dijk obviously has to go out because the ball's ahead of him. And Canate has to drop off and make sure that ball cannot come into that area. He doesn't. He tries to keep the line with Van Dijk. Then Trent has to then go and make a tackle, which, you know, he puts him off, and then he should be finishing. But this is the one. This is on 79 minutes. Liverpool got 3 players back, and it's their corner, and they're in good positions here. The ball comes in, and Trent puts a wicked ball into the box, outside of the foot. They win the ball back, 8 players in the box. No problem at all. But then you see here, the 3 versus 2, and this is a risk versus reward. They win the first one, they lose the second one, and now we stop here, there's 2 on 2. And on another day, Antonio, if he had a little bit more composure, even he could look for his mate on the other side, and, you know, it could have been 1-1 there, and Liverpool, for all their good play, they had a lot of possession, they're shooting themselves in the front with stuff that they don't need to really do.
Well, even Jurgen Klopp admitted at the end it wasn't their best day. They weren't flying, but they got the 3 points, and it's important to keep that pressure
the main thing now.
On Manchester City.
Keep that pressure going. If it has to be 1-0, then it's going to have to be 1-0. But like I say, they could have made it easier for themselves.
OK.